Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This morning, it's a lovely, bright Sunday afternoon. Myself and the munchkin have had our breakfast. So, just chilling. I'm getting ready for the day. Actually getting ready, putting a little bit of a face on. Decided, she's here beside me, decided that I would film it and let you all see it. This is what I am calling my mask-proof makeup. This is the best I can do to mask-proof myself with this bug that's going around. And as you know, everybody and his dog has to wear a mask, so you have to find a way of applying your makeup so when you sweat under the mask, you're not left with a white patch, which has happened to me on a few occasions. So I haven't seen very many of these up on YouTube already, and I thought this might be a video that might be of some help to some people, and especially since I am doing it from the perspective of an over 40s menopausal bitch. That's me. So I start off with some translucent powder. It's from Catrice. Now you all might think this is funny. There's no foundation on. There's only a little tiny bit of moisturizer. It's just shocking. I'm roasting. It's one of those days, guys, right? And then I leave the powder down. Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day. Right, let that dry in. Let that set on the skin a bit. Oh my God. This weather, I mean, I appreciate the good weather. I really do. I'm going to take 2 pumps of the By Terry CC cream, which put it between my hands and apply it to my face. I'm going to bring in a mirror here, guys, so that I can actually see what I'm doing. So if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking into a mirror. So I don't mean to look away from you. I'm not being ignorant. It's just I want to try and get this on as even as possible. Now there is supposed to be skincare built into this. A friend gave this to me. She had 2 of them, so she gave me one to try. I don't know how old it is, and I just assume, I don't know how long she had it before she gave it to me. Right, that is the CC cream on. All it does is give you a slight glow. Nothing major to write home about. I still prefer my Flomar one because it's a little more runny, which means 2 pumps goes a heck of a long way with the Flomar one. Right, we're starting off with the foundation, Estee Lauder Double Wear. Okay. So popping this onto our cheeks. No, top of the nose, forehead, top of the lip, chin. And as you can see, I don't go ham on this, simply because it's more likely to come off with your mask if you go ham on it. So just very light, thin layers, and avoid putting too much where your mask is going to sit, which is the lower part of the face. So I am just literally popping this on with a MAC 170 foundation brush. In case anybody's wondering, the colour of Estee Lauder that I wear is called Tawny, and it's an excellent foundation. Long wearing, covers everything bar the kitchen sink. It's not ideal for ladies over 40, which this channel was initially and is still primarily focused towards, but it does work. You can work with it. You can work with any foundation, and especially at this stage in my life, where I'm constantly roasting like a turkey on Christmas morning. This foundation is actually a good idea because it will set for you. I'm going to throw a little bit of Catrice under eye concealer on. Ooh, this is light. One may have picked up the wrong colour, but however, we shall work with it. we shall work with it. One did pick up the wrong colour. I ran out and I went and got a new one. It's only €3, but I wasn't paying attention to the colour when I went in. So this looks kind of strange. Hi, how are you? Yeah. It really does look strange. Okay, so I'm blending this fella in. But when you blend him in with your foundation brush, he doesn't look quite so stark. And I'll just put my finger in there and blend in the eyes. Now my friends, that's my base done. Now I can't add powder yet. I have to contour first. So we're taking out the Hoola contour stick, the Hoola stick. Very dear this. We're doing cheekbones. Under the lip. Five chins. I went back on the keto plan. I've had just a collagen coffee this morning. I've decided to take in a little bit of collagen. I've been, my skin is very, very dry and very, very itchy, and I'm just thinking that at this stage I'll try anything to try and resolve that issue. But again, these are all complaints that go with my age. They go with both menopause and perimenopause, which is afflicting all of us ladies over the age of 40. And any men watching, it's not a bad thing that you watch this video, because it'll give you an insight into what your wife is either putting up with or will be soon putting up with. Personally, I don't think menopause is I know it happens to every woman, but I regard it as a disease. I don't regard it. I know doctors will tell you, oh, it's perfectly natural. No, if a man goes into a doctor, right? Bloke goes into his GP and his testosterone levels are through the floor, right? You can be guaranteed he will leave there on a testosterone supplement. Woman goes in, she's suffering all the symptoms of estrogen deficiency, right? The doctor will send her home with an antidepressant if she's lucky, and tell her, oh, it's part of life, you just may learn to live with it. Well, you know what, I don't think there should be a difference between the way one gender is treated and the way the other gender is treated. Sorry, I'm not happy with the way that is, a contour has not shown up to my satisfaction. So I'm just doing an old style trick, which is popping a bit of concealer under there. Brighten up the story, guys, right? And then I'm gonna blend that in, blend that up. You won't see it once it's blended, but you will see a little cheek contour. Okay, that is liquid, if you like, non-powdery base stuff done. We're moving on to the Hoola bronzer itself with the 168 brush from MAC, and we're going to go over what we've contoured. With the cream product. This will give this some staying power on the lip. And the 5 chins. I've had a few questions lately about makeup that I've been using, and I've been posting a few pictures on Instagram and on my Facebook account, my Facebook page, for my subscribers and followers there. I hope this looks Okay. Bit of bronzer doesn't go astray. More the merrier. That is it so far. Now moving on to the blush. And the blush for today is MAC Petticoat. It's a skin finish in petticoat. It's marbleized skin finish. This serves two purposes for me today. Ooh. This is going to serve two purposes for me today. It's going to be my blush and my eyeshadow. I'm sorry guys, I'm looking down when I'm doing this, but it is simply because I have a mirror here to my left and I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. And that's a honking loaded cheek product. Okay, so we're going to put some powder over this now. And we're going to use waterproof powder. Again, the purpose of this is to minimize the damage caused by the mask when it goes on. That's that done. That should minimize the damage caused by the mask when I have to wear it later on. Ooh, what you barking at, Miss Moo? Eyeshadow, again, same skin finish, only I'm going into one of the kind of darker shades in here. Just to pop a little tiny bit onto the eye. It is a Sunday. I'm not really going anywhere. I might fly over as far as TK Maxx just to get out for an hour. So at least I know I did something with my Sunday instead of just sitting in the house. Mixing the lighter pink that's in this. Now my friends, off camera I'm going to put on my mascara, curl my lashes, I might pop on a little bit of eyeliner and I will be back. I'll put some gel onto my brows and I shall be back in a couple of minutes. Well guys, that's me with my makeup on. I will let you have a look at it up close. Sunday's best. And I'm going to finish off with just one extra layer of powder on the chin, just to lock this in for the mask. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you a funny story. I was in Mimi's the other day. Now, it's my favourite coffee shop. I mean, it doesn't matter where I live, I will always regard it as my favourite coffee shop. I started going there the day it opened. The beads of sweat on my forehead. I've locked it in. And the manager of it now is a girl, her name is Leona. She's lovely, she's a sweetheart. They all are sweethearts. I was in there yesterday for a coffee with my friend in there, Karen. I've always gone in there for 5 years and I've been chatting to the girls. And I'd go in, I'd sit down, I'd have coffee, sometimes I'd have lunch, but when I was living in Prosperous, I used to go in there all the time, constantly. They were sick of looking at me. I was in there all the time. Anytime I had a day off, I would go up to Mimi's for my breakfast or just up for coffee and to see the girls. I was so fond of them and I still am so fond of those girls. They're so nice. But anyways, lads, I went up there on yesterday. I went up there last week and the first thing, Leona came over to me. I was after doing my hair as it is now. It's kind of wavy. And I was wearing just, what had I on me that day? I can't remember what I was wearing. But she came over to me, right, and she says to me, she says, Amanda, I hope you don't mind me saying, but I've started watching a series called The Fall with Jamie Dornan and Gillian Anderson. And I said, yeah, but you look like Gillian Anderson. And I was like, oh, thanks very much. I'll be honest, it's not the first time I've gotten that. When I was thin and had red hair, I was very thin, we were talking a good while back, and I had red hair, I used to get it all the time. But yeah, that was the first time anybody had said that to me in a long time. So maybe the weight's starting to come off my face, because when the weight does come off my face, I will admit I do look more like her. But the big chubby cheeks, so don't. Right, lads, this is the finished face. As you've seen, all I have done since I left you is, you've seen the eyeshadow going on, which was Petticoat. I put on a little bit of my Million So Couture mascara from L'Oreal. I put on a bit of the Nude Scandalized by Rimmel in the inner corner. I sprayed some Gerard Cosmetics over it, the setting spray, and then I repowdered just to lock everything in. Because my God, by the end of the day, I will be a sweatbox. So I just sat there, I was looking at her, I was going, oh, I haven't gotten that in, I don't know how many years, lads. But I said, thanks very much. Because let's face it, Gillian Anderson is a gorgeous looking woman. Thank you very much, Leona. You made my day. Anyway, my friends, I will end this video here. I will try and get this up by the end of this evening. This is Sunday. It is now 12:40. It's time for me to bring the Munchkin for her constitutional. And I will try to get this up by the end of the day, but if not, it will be up tomorrow. Please, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing to my channel. I am trying to cater my videos to the over 40s, to the ladies and the women over 40s. I know there are some YouTubers on here doing this, but I always say the more the merrier. You can't go wrong. So I do vlog style videos. I post on a Tuesday, and I post on a Friday. It's the norm. It's normally either a Monday evening, or it's a Thursday evening, or a Tuesday and a Friday. It depends on what way my internet connection is here. If my 3Gs or my 4Gs working properly, then I can post. If it's not, I have to wait till I have a strong enough signal. So it's not that I'm just not posting, it's that I don't have strong enough internet connection or connection to my network with Vodafone to actually post. So lads, I hope that this video will help you out when it comes to application of foundation, etc. for the wearing of your COVID-19 mask. This has worked for me. Honestly, there's minimum fallout on my mask, and I use the surgical ones. So lads, I wish you all a very happy Sunday, and I will talk to you in my very next video, which should be up on either tomorrow evening or Tuesday morning. Have a lovely evening. Take care. God bless. And this is a bonus video. See you all in my next one.